Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Jamaican Lady Home. My name is Terry, and on this channel I post authentic, unfiltered Jamaican homemaking content. I cook, clean, decorate my home, do DIYs, and plant care all on this fairly new channel. In today's video, I am taking on the task of continuing to reset my home. This is not a deep clean. I am simply just getting my house together, you guys. This house is a little bit larger. It does have a lot of space and takes me quite a bit of while to clean and get together. So all of that to say, I will not be doing spring cleaning this year. I'm a little bit behind with just doing the regular cleaning. So that is what I have going on today. I am in my primary living and dining space. Once you come through my front door or garage, these are the spaces you come into. They're also the most controversial spaces in my house because I chose to use all white, both in the living area and in the dining room. And so whoever comes here, when we have guests, they either really love the white or they truly dislike it, which is okay. I understand a lot of people get intimidated by the white and just kind of feel uncomfortable. However, I was very intentional with even this couch. It is performance fabric, and what that means is if anything spills on here, with the exception of curry or red wine, I'm assuming, I usually just wipe off the couch with Dawn dish soap and some water. Today I just dusted off with a microfiber cloth. And I didn't have any spills or any stains on there that I needed to get out, so that was just fine. I'm now going to give the house a good vacuum. It's a lot of dust and dirt in here. This is not a shoe-free home. I really wish it was. I tried to enforce that at one point, but it really didn't work, and it made my guests uncomfortable because I had to always meet them at the door and ask them to take their shoes off. And so I decided not to do that. And people really do respect our home. They at least do not walk on the white rug with their shoes, and I appreciate that. And so every week, I think once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, I will give the floors a good wipe. My kitchen, I do wipe every single week because, I cook so much and we're always in that space. But this area does not get used a lot. Most of the time, it's just when we are entertaining, like if we have a party here or a gathering, we would have people sit here, and then my boyfriend, when his friends come over, sometimes they will sit here if he feels like it and have a beer or have a drink and just conversations. And I like that, you guys. I love when people use the space and enjoy the space. This is not a untouchable space. Those rooms that your grandmother used to have when you were younger that you couldn't sit in. This is not it. I truly just love white and always wanted an all white space. We do have another living room. This house is a larger home. It was built back in 2000, and houses that were built back then, they usually have smaller enclosed spaces, even if the house was on the larger side. And that's what we have going on here. So I do have a more relaxed, inviting space where we hang out and eat and put our foot up and people can enjoy. That area I use neutral tones in, so it's not so delicate as this area with the white. And yes, the front door rug is white as well. My best friend came here a week ago, and she was like, why is the front door rug white? Again, this is not a high traffic area. We do walk through the garage, you guys. And so, matter of fact, I think I'm the only one that uses front door because we only have one garage key. And so my boyfriend used that. I work from home. So He, comes and goes for work every day. So he has the garage key and I use this front door here. That's just my utility closet in there. I keep like my cleaning products, my brooms, my mops, my buckets, and everything that I use to clean. The dining chairs are not performance fabric. If anything gets spilled on here, which it did, it's a piece of work to get it out, but it's okay. I have this one solution I talk about all the time. Baking soda and vinegar and bleach take any stain out, and it has worked good so far. I'm giving this space a good vacuum. I actually did a little bit of maintenance on my tree. You guys, my tree is 9 feet tall, and I really do need to make a video on how to grow a tree this huge indoors. I'm probably going to do that soon, but I did some maintenance last night, and I was trying to put some hooks in the ceiling to give the tree some type of support, and I did get it up, but I need to put some more up there, and so I have some dust and dirt on the floor because of that. So I'm just using my broom to get that up, because I have more than dirt. It's also some strings and stuff I took off the tree. And you guys, look at this. One leaf that fell off that huge tree, and this is probably maybe 3 to 4 times a year, if that. The tree really is healthy, and it just gives my space so much life, and it's a conversational piece. Everyone that comes over, they always ask me, how do you get the tree so big? How do you keep it alive? And I truly love this tree. I was telling my friends that, I admire trees, and I admire the significance of a tree. I admire how they stay rooted even in the roughest of storms, you guys. And just the fact that no tree bear fruits or flower all year. In some seasons, in tougher seasons and the harsher seasons, the trees go completely bare. No leaf, no flower, no fruit. And they just stay rooted, and as time changes and the seasons get brighter, they start to bloom again. And I think there's a lesson to be learned there. Not to get sentimental in today's video, but I just want to let you know, if you are going through a rough time, if this is your dry season, if this is your harsh season, stay rooted, because the seasons do change, and it'll get lighter for you, and it will get better. So I am giving the furniture just a dust down. In this area, I don't need to really wipe anything with any surface cleaner. It's just dust here, honestly, from the door being open. And I burn incense and sage a lot, so I have to make sure I dust the space. There I go with my incense. You guys, I'm big on energy. I believe that our homes are sacred spaces, and whatever you have to do to protect your space and encourage a peaceful environment, then you do that. For me, I love incense and I love sage. My best friend, she just introduced me to Palo Santos. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like incense. They're wooden sticks, and you burn them, and they do have this calming, healing, beautiful energy. And I didn't know of it before she mentioned it to me and gave me a couple pieces when I went over there a few weeks ago. Thank you, Sarah. As I clean, I'm going to give my plants a nice cool drink of water on this hot spring day. I normally dedicate days to just watering my plants and maintaining my plants, but they didn't need a lot of maintenance. They just need a weekly watering. Here I go, lighting my sage to get the energy going and the vibe going as I clean. You guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day, and this is how I get by. This is how I protect my peace. This is my happy space. This is my sanctuary, you guys. And I'm so happy that I decided to take you along with me and start this new channel. My mother-in-law, not the current one, the previous one, beautiful woman, she bought me this as a gift. It's a prayer for your home, for you and your spouse. And I keep it by the front door because It means a lot to me, and it's a really, really beautiful prayer. And yeah, so I just keep it by the front door as a reminder for us. Water my another plant. This plant is called a Hoya, and it's a very slow grower. I've had this for 4 years, you guys. I purchased this plant when I bought my house back in Georgia, and this is 4 years of growth you're looking at. And those brighter green leaves are the ones that are just now coming up. It's 4 years of growth. It truly is a statement piece at my front door here, and I just love it so much. I didn't really need to clean this glass right here, but I spilled some water, and so I just used a bit of my vinegar glass cleaning solution, so there weren't any markings that were gonna left on there when the water dries. Here I go lighting something again. You guys, our spaces should smell and feel good, not just look good. We want to make sure that we set the ambiance, romanticize your life, light a candle, drink out of a wine glass, even if it's water or orange juice. Just enjoy your life, Now I'm going to clean all the glasses in this house. We have a lot of mirrors and a lot of glass, and not because we're vain, but these mirrors are some beautiful gilded mirrors that the previous owners left when my boyfriend bought this house. And this one right here was actually gold, and I painted it to go a little bit more with the aesthetic. It's very heavy, but it's a beautiful statement piece. This is our selfie area. Everyone that comes here takes a selfie here. And I'm watering my plant that I have right here that is also growing. It's growing season, y'all. And even if you don't feel like it, your time is coming. This mirror, I contemplate every day if I should paint it white or leave it this color. For now, I leave it this color because I left it this color because I love it. Brings some type of character to the space and kind of breaks up the white a little bit. And I think I love that. Sometimes I feel like I want to paint it white, but I love how it looks so far. And I think I'm going to keep it that way for a while. Our dining table is all glass. I wanted a dining table with wood base and glass top to match my entryway table, but I had a hard time finding the table that I wanted, and actually stumbled upon this table that's all glass. Even the base of it is glass, and I bought it from a website called Woods Furniture. The irony. But I truly love this table, and it goes well with the space. I love minimal furniture and minimal decor, and so I didn't want furniture pieces that were loud and overwhelming. I don't love furniture with gold plate or silver plate, and so I saw a lot of glass tables that had that base, but it's just not my style. I used to have a live plant on this table, which was very beautiful when the plant by the window was smaller, but as the plant grew, it started to take up all the window, and the light that was filtering through became less, and it was hard to keep live plants on this table. And so I just opted for some dried florals, and that's as fake as it's going to get in this house. I do not love artificial plants. I love live plants. I love how they make the home feels and looks. And so I do not have any artificial plants in my home. You guys, I love to play a good movie or TV show while I clean. It just makes my day goes faster, and also give me something to focus on besides cleaning this huge house. Like, you guys, it's a lot of work, but I love my home, and I enjoy taking care of my home and my family. I think it's something that I'm most prideful about, is just how well I maintain my home, and I do it really seamlessly. It's not hard, even though the space is larger, even though this is a larger house we live in at this point in our lives. I really just do things one day at a time, you guys. one room at a time, one day at a time. Especially when I'm working, I don't overwhelm myself with whole house chores. I do things when I get to it. And also, one of the things that helps a lot is just maintaining. We put things where they go, we put trash where they go. You know, if we drop something and it spills, we wipe it up right there and then. We put dirty dishes in the dishwasher when we use them. Just all of those little systems that we have helps me to maintain the home as well. We're also a smaller family. We're a family of 3 right now. Most of the time it's just 2 of us. And so really it's not a lot to do here. It's really not a lot to do. And even if it was, I would have just did it on my own time. You guys, we're steward of our homes, and we want to make sure that our family is taken care of, our homes is taken care of. You know, we go out and we face the world, and this is what we come back to. I'm struggling with this couch. This is a modular sofa, so all 3 pieces come apart. Before we moved here, I wanted 5 pieces, but it was a bit pricey, and also I do not love a lot of furniture. I speak about that so much, you guys. I truly admire the Japanese culture, and I always tell myself, you know, when I get to a different point in my life, once I can afford it, I want to truly invest in the wabi-sabi interior. I love how minimal it is. I love how intentional the pieces are that they chose for the spaces. And that is just what I love to see. I do not love a lot of furniture. If it was up to me, you guys, we probably wouldn't even have a dining room set. I mean, we eat with our plates in our hand anyways in front of the TV. So, hey. But I do love this set that I chose. It goes well with the space, and it works for now. Now I'm on to my least favorite chore when it comes to homemaking. I hate cleaning bathrooms. If I could go without cleaning bathrooms, I would. But I believe that your space should not only look and feel good, it should smell good. And I live with 2 boys here, and I tell you, if I do not clean these bathrooms, my home is going to smell like 7-Eleven, and I cannot have my home smelling like a gas station. Like, I will not. So I'm just pouring some Ajax, some bleach, and again, some Fabuloso to clean the bathroom. And I'm going to let that sit in there and sanitize for a little bit while I clean the rest of the bathroom. That box that you see there has been sitting there for quite some time. It is actually my box that has my toilet paper. I have a toilet paper subscription, and I order 4 of these boxes at a time. And I keep one box has 12 in it, and I keep them in all 4 of the bathrooms. And so most of the time I only get toilet paper once or twice a year because the rolls are thick and they're big and they last a long time. I actually just sent a lot to my mom in Jamaica so she can have. Jamaica's expensive. I do not appreciate Jamaica, and Florida feels like Jamaica with the price of the cost of living down here. It is not cute how expensive everything is. I went to Jamaica and I had to come back. I had to come back real quick because I was running out of money. Not only do I want to buy everything down there, but it's so expensive, you guys. But I'm just stacking the extra toilet paper on here because one thing I'm not going to do is run out of toilet paper in the bathroom, you guys, and wipes, because that is not cute. It is not cute. Here I go folding my toilet paper. You guys, the beauty's in the details, okay? And let me show you how to seal it too. You just tip a little bit of water under there and you seal it like an envelope. That is so unnecessary. But you guys, it does elevate your space and just give it a nice little touch, luxury touch. The trash bags that I have here I bought from the dollar store. Sometimes I just use the trash bag that we get groceries in. Matter of fact, that's what I use throughout the rest of the home. The only reason I do not use those in this bathroom is because this is a bathroom that our guest uses, and I just like the space to look a little bit more put together. And so I talk about in my previous video about decorating or bathrooms and kitchen, and this is a perfect example of that. You can put art on your wall and decorative pieces on your counter in your bathrooms and just make these spaces cohesive with the rest of your home. And it truly does feel good when you do that. These are just paper towels that we use to dry our hands, or my guests use to dry their hands when they use this bathroom. The towels that I have folded on the counter are just for aesthetic purposes. Not everyone gets the memo, but that's okay. If someone comes over and use those towels, guys, I just wash them. It's really not that serious. I just wash them, and that's it. I do not use microfiber reusable cloths in my bathroom. I do not wear reusable gloves in the bathroom because I do not want to reuse anything that I use in the bathroom. I get that those gloves are recommended, but I prefer to use these. Once I'm done, I take them off and I'm out of there. That's just a nice little container to keep the wipes in. But yeah, so I use Lysol wipes all throughout the bathroom because I do not want to use reusable cloths in here and have to wash them in my washer. That just does not sit right with me. Whatever I use in here, I just throw it out, to be honest. Then I'm just giving the sink a nice little wash there. A good tip is to, when you're done washing your sinks or cleaning your bathroom and kitchen, you can put some vinegar inside of a little Ziploc bag and strap it to the faucet, and it takes any type of impurity out of the faucet, so that stays clean. I didn't do that today because I usually do it, and I didn't feel the need to do it today. Also, I wasn't gonna go get no Ziploc bag right now. So there you go. All done with that. And then I just use my Lysol wipes to wipe off all the surfaces, and I use paper towel in here. Whatever I use, I just throw it out, you guys. This is a bathroom. It's a lot of bacteria running around and jumping around in here. And we want to make sure we're not taking that and mixing it with our, in our washer and spreading it throughout the rest of the house. Whatever you use in here, just throw it out. It's a good practice to not reuse things that we use to clean the bathroom. And I get that the reusable gloves are recommended, but you guys, I'm not going to touch those. I'm not going to touch them. I'm not going to wash them. So these ones work just fine. I just take them off and throw them in the trash when I'm done. I just use some Mrs. Meyer's surface cleaner to wipe off the surface. I'm going to refill the hand soap. I talk about in my previous video about these dispensers that I use throughout my home. I love how they make the space elevated. I do not love those dispensers that the soap, hand soap comes in with all the different colors and labels on them. So I buy these amber glass dispensers on Amazon, and it comes with the label, and I think it looks really good. I was trying to change this diffuser because it's done, but I couldn't find the other one that I have. Look at that, you guys. Just a nice arrangement on the counter. And also something for your guests to use if they come over and they need to freshen up real quick. They have that right there. So in this bathroom, I do not keep like plungers and bathroom brushes visible. I just don't think they're cute. And so I keep those hidden away, and then when I'm cleaning the bathroom, I just get them as needed, and that works just fine. Now that I have the bathroom, it was sanitized, like getting it sanitized before with the bleach. I'm just going to go ahead now and get it cleaned up, get it wiped off really well with the Lysol wipes all the way around, and just clean it off real quick. Sometimes I do take the top off, but it wasn't that kind of day. When I'm deep cleaning the bathroom, I do take the top of the toilet seat off. I don't know if you know this, but it can come off. It comes right off. it comes right off. I usually take it off when I'm deep cleaning, but it wasn't that kind of day. Just giving it a good brush right now. And then that's it, you guys. I tell you, I do not love cleaning the bathroom. I do not spend all day in here. When I come in here, I get it done and I get right out. Don't forget to wipe the handle that you touch to flush the bathroom or any type of space that you touch a lot. Don't forget to clean those. That's me cleaning my window right now and getting all the dust off. I clean my bathrooms every week. I do not always mop the floor in the living and dining area every week, but my bathrooms I clean every week. I mop these spaces every week to make sure they're sanitary and clean. It's my least favorite chore to do, but I still have to do it. I'm now giving the mirror, the glass, a good clean, a good wipe down, getting all those marks off and any type of dirt that are on there. I love this bathroom. It has a nice window. I always wanted to keep a plant in here, but the light doesn't filter through too well because of privacy. We have to keep the window closed. I just have it open right now because I'm cleaning and I like fresh air to come in. I do keep it open some days and just keep the curtains closed. But for the most part, this window is closed. This is right at the front of the house. And so, and the house is pretty close to the street. So definitely have to keep that closed. Now I'm giving it a good vacuum. And I also I'm going to give it a good wipe as well. I always wipe the entire house first, and then I wipe the the bathroom floors last, because I am not going to have bathroom water wiping through my house, you guys. I saw on, I don't know if it was YouTube Shorts or something, where someone was like, oh, you have to clean your water 3 times when you're wiping your floors. That is not going to happen with this size of the house. And I'm just lighting a candle to get some fresh, inviting smell in the bathroom. I always keep an extra rug under here. So the one that I take out today, I'm going to get it washed over the weekend, and I'm going to fold it and put it back under the cupboard. That way, when I clean the bathroom again, I can change the bathroom rug. It's time to clean the compound. I'm going to mop the compound, because that's what this is. It's a lot of space, you guys. I just use boiling hot water, vinegar, a bit of bleach, and some Fabuloso, and that is what I use to clean my floors. I have used this to clean my floors for years, just these 3 things, and they work just fine. Before I moved to Florida, when I was in Georgia, I had hardwood floors in my house, and I used the same solution and mop, and my hardwood floor used to be shiny and beautiful, the way these tiles are after I clean it with the vinegar and hot water. I do not spend a lot of money on cleaning products. I just use very minimal products in the entire home, and the things I use all throughout the home, so I don't have to have a lot of different cleaning products. For example, I buy bleach and vinegar and Fabuloso either at the dollar store or at Aldi's, and all 3 of these are under $3. And they do last me a long time, because I'm frugal and I love to live on less, I do not use a lot at once. I used to have those mop slippers that you put on your feet when you're mopping, but I don't know where they are, and I haven't gotten around to buying a new pair. I really do need a new pair. That way, when I'm cleaning the floor, I'm not walking all over it. As you can see, my footprints, I have to keep going and wiping behind them because I can't find my little moppy slippers. It is such a beautiful day. I cannot wait to get done cleaning so I can head outside. I go for a walk every day. I try to do 10,000 steps. For the most part, it's a beautiful neighborhood. I love living here. And in the evening time, it's just so beautiful. So now that I've mopped the living room, I then do the dining area. And I do the entire dining area. As you can see, the tile looks clean and on camera already. It's not. It is not. It is not clean. Once I'm done with the water, it really does prove how dirty the house was. This is one of the reasons. Look at me tiptoeing. This is one of the reasons I actually opted for minimal furniture as well. I want to just clean my space without having to move things around too much and shuffle things around. You know, and I'm able to clean all corners because I don't have things stuck in every corner. And that is what I prefer. This plant here, I am definitely going to make a video on how to care for this plant. I asked my boyfriend to put the plant in the decorative pot a week ago. He did say he's going to, so I'm assuming it's what, May now, so probably by November, December, this plant should be in the decorative pot. You guys, you gotta ask 10 times. And I tell you, this is just too heavy for me to lift. Okay, don't come at me, but the door just looked a little dingy. So yes, I used the mop to wipe it off. That's my utility closet. And it's where I keep my mop and my buckets. The stairs need a good bit of cleaning, but that was not going to be today. We're not getting into that today. That is too much work. So now that I'm done cleaning all the floors throughout the space, now I can go ahead and wipe the bathroom last, because no one is going to wipe their bathroom first and get that water all over their house. So this is the last space that I mop, that I wipe. And then once I'm done with this, I pour the water out into the toilet and just flush it. You guys, that is it. I am done for the day. The house smells good. The house is clean. I want to thank you so much for stopping by with me today. I enjoy making this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch the previous videos. I am trying to build a wonderful homemaking community here, and I cannot do it without you guys. So I look forward to you coming back each week where we can have good conversations and get our house together. Thank you again, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.